Did you take any database classes?
Yeah, I did database classes.
What sort of database do you have exposure to?
I was using, I think, MySQL.
Okay. Thank God you didn't say S3. The following 30 minutes is a segment from a live stream that I had with a caller from DePaul University studying his master's in optimized C++. He called in asking me, how does he learn C++, despite the fact that he spent a year and a half at school attaining a strong GPA in optimized C++. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, hi.
So yeah, how can I help? What question do you have?
So I'm doing masters in computer science right now.
Okay.
I am at DePaul University.
Okay.
So basically, I took last quarter optimization in C++.
Okay.
I learned a lot of optimization techniques and everything. I am following this since like 1.5 years, and honestly, like I'm doing C++ for since like 1.5 years, and but I really don't know how to code in C++. But about the assignments and everything, like when I do assignments, so like I don't know the syntaxes and everything, but I was able to do the assignments and everything. But
Okay.
like
I'm sorry, sorry. It's just funny to me when somebody says, I don't know the syntax, but I'm able to do all the
yeah,
assignments.
yeah. So I was able to do my professor designs for assignments for cache and everything, memory management and everything. So I was able to code and memory management system for malloc and free from scratch. So it was like 2 times faster than Microsoft. But
Without knowing the syntax.
yeah, like honestly, like I was learning using ChatGPT and Google and everything.
Oh man.
But yeah, but like I my strong suit is like I can do builder logic or problem solving. So that's how I go. But right now I'm really wanted to be a good C++ developer. So that's why I'm reading few books effective C++ techniques, and also I am doing the template it's like generic programming. So for that I am learning STL and everything. So right now I'm trying to build vectors and like STL containers from scratch, but
How
I
are you?
really don't understand them properly. So I'm I don't know, I'm struggling a lot in C++ right now.
I was just
Honestly.
about to ask, how are you doing that if you don't know the syntax?
So uh I do know syntax right, like like when I go to the class in optimization C++, but it is about you have to be like follow some rules or something. So pass if you are iterating that, then you use uh, using pointers and everything. So I don't know, when I try to code lead code and everything, like I'm very bad at that.
Okay. Have you ever had
Yeah.
a job, or you're still like kind of like a still in school type of
No,
guy?
no, no. So I don't have an internship or any job right now.
Okay.
I will be graduating in June 2025. So I did I am from India basically. So after my BTech, I did 6 months of job. So I was making an metaverse application using Unreal Engine, but I was using Blueprint, so I was not coding in C++. So I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what the difference between the do you know what the auto keyword is in C++?
Yeah, so auto is when you don't know the which variable you want to use, and if you want to iterate using an iterator or something, you are using like STL library. So for based like range based for loops, you use auto, or sometimes you want to define a variable,
Sure.
like,
What do you know?
yeah.
Okay, I get it. Do you know what const is?
So I don't know exactly, but it is like saying that you can't change that variable in, like, if you want to change in your code next time. So it is like static.
Do you know what the difference between putting const on a parameter on? So let's say you have a method, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Int something brackets
Okay.
const.
Okay. Okay.
What does the const mean after the something after the method name? What does that mean?
Uh, no, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is 2 years of C++.
Well, yeah. So like my professor always tell that use const a lot. Use const a lot. I
That's
don't
what he
know,
says.
but
But does he explain like what const is?
yeah. No, like he, like, I don't know,
So he
because
so he
yeah,
says use const, but he doesn't explain what it is.
yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um.
So yeah.
Okay. Do you know what a lambda is?
So lambda is like you can create a like if you have a like a function, but it is like very small, or like you want to use like directly, like in the, like somewhere, basically, like let's say you are defining a variable, then you are passing the function to it, but like it will be like you have to create a function, and it will be like an overhead of function, so you create lambda for that, so you
That's just
can.
it. You said something, but I don't really know what you said. You said something in like 100 words. It's like an anonymous function.
Okay.
So that's
I
all
don't
you had
know.
to say. You just kind of went in circles there. What version of
Yeah.
C++ do you use?
So right now I'm using C++11, and like yeah, I'm using C++11, and after that, like right now I'm focusing on learning STL.
So what's your aspirations? Like, what do you want to do after school? Quant?
So no, like uh right now my, I don't know that I want to go, I want to code in C++, basically. That's it.
Okay.
Like if I want to, if I able to get in a quant in a game, or like, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what are your questions for me?
So right now, like, let's say I have 6 months left. I am trying to build a good profile, and also I'm trying to prep for interviews and everything. So basically I'm trying to learn C++, but I think I'm like not in a, like, what say, like, I'm not in a right path.
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically, should I start from scratch learning C++,
You
like
should start
building
from
C++?
learncpp.com. And what you should do
Yeah.
is take ChatGPT and ban it
Mm-hmm.
as a website that you're able to access.
Okay.
Because it's obviously not helped you and it's wasted a year and a half of your life.
Okay.
Because it's handheld you to the point where you don't know what's going
Mm-hmm.
on. You need to ditch
Okay.
ChatGPT,
Mm-hmm.
ditch Stack Overflow,
Okay.
and read the books that I recommend. So if I was to ask, I just want to know to like what degree your C++ is rudimentary. That will give me a better understanding of what to recommend to you. Do you know what a smart pointer is?
Uh, basically, if I like think, like, yeah. So you, it's smart pointer, when you declare smart pointer, like you don't have to declare a destructor for it, like it will destroy itself, like if you are using it.
Can you give me an
So
example of a smart pointer?
yeah, like there are three, the, like, oh, the type, no, I was thinking about the types of smart pointers, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So like what are the
Okay.
three?
The unique pointer,
Okay.
the shared pointer, and the weak pointer. And so basically, what I know about unique pointer is that sorry, I'm confused about
That's okay.
in
That's fine.
smart pointer. Yeah.
You're not using ChatGPT to answer my questions, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
see,
like I am always jumping on the like things always, because when I like if I am doing something and I require something like basically let's say vector, so I
yeah.
will go and Google it, the what is the vector, and try to learn it there, right?
Okay. So
So
what
that's
it
that's
so
how I'm approaching.
so what is a vector?
So vector is a dynamic array,
Okay.
so it can grow as a requirement. If initially it is like when you define, if you want to define its size, you can like capacity, so you will define the your it is its capacity. Or if you are like it is you are not initializing, so like if you are adding three numbers in it, so it will be size of 4. But if you want to add two more elements, it will grow up to 8. That's
Okay. So let me ask you this: what's
yeah.
the method used to declare capacity of a vector?
uh so method, it's a reserve, I think. So you are allocating memory for using allocators.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you, if let's say the
Hmm.
capacity, let's say the capacity is 8 and the size is 5.
Okay.
How do you shrink capacity?
So 5, so it is size 5 and you have capacity of, you said 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, like I'm not able to get it.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
called shrink to fit. But
Okay.
okay, I'm just trying to get a gauge. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
learncpp.com is definitely a resource you're going to need to go through. It's going to teach you the
Okay.
basics from the beginning. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
you could have probably done Learn CPP and known more in
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks than you could in your 1.5 year university degree. Because it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like it helped you much.
Yeah,
Um,
because like I was able, like I was just trying to complete assignments and get a good grades. That's what
yeah,
I was doing. Yeah,
yeah, but
that's not
that's
the
why
point. Yeah.
technical skills is so much more than just grades, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know. Um, okay. Do you know what a move
Yeah.
constructor is?
Move constructor. Like little bit. Like I will try. So I don't know. Like I really don't know. No. Like so uh you you are referencing reference. So basically uh. mm, so basically you are creating a new memory to move and I don't know.
Okay.
I will not try.
Yeah, so Learn CPP is going to
Yeah.
be where you have to go
Hmm.
to. Turn off ChatGPT, turn off Stack Overflow, fire your
Hmm.
professor because he's just taken your money and scammed you effectively. And in a sense,
Yeah.
you've kind of scammed yourself because I don't know, maybe your professor is good, but you just said, screw it, I'm going to use GPT and just get good grades and I'm not going to study.
Honestly,
Um,
yeah. Like I was using JBD, but the professor's assignment was like designed that hard, and GPT was able to not answers. I try to do it on my own, but I don't learn the optimization tricks.
so what are you
Honestly.
doing in optimization? Because optimization is like hardcore
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my opinion.
So
What are you
yeah, so
learning?
I
Yeah.
will, yeah, so I will tell you. So first he was started with the like memory alignment and everything. Then
Okay.
he tried to like teach us how caches works. So he designed an assignment like you have a like got lot of data
Mm-hmm.
using in one linked list. It contains the key and the garbage data and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to re like construct the linked list. So you have a key in like one linked list, you have a key and the pointer to the next data node. So
Yeah.
you are storing, so you are iterating using the only key, and the data is below the
Okay,
it is
let's start with memory layout. You mentioned that's something that you talked about.
yeah.
What does Pragma Pack do in C++? plus plus?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just heard it first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you heard of a POD type, plain old data?
No.
Okay. Do you know what something being trivial means? A trivial
No.
type?
No.
Do you know what type that has a standard layout is?
Standard layout? No.
Interesting. These are all memory related concepts. Do you know what alignment is?
Data alignments, yeah, so I will try.
Okay.
So so like integer has 8 bits, so you are storing and data uh, on a register, like, so
So let me
yeah.
ask you this. Let's say you have a struct. Let's say you have a struct. You know what a struct is, right?
Yeah,
Are data members in a struct public or private by default?
it's public.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. Let's say you have two data types in that struct, and it's a 64-bit system. Let's say you
Okay.
have a char,
Okay.
and then you have an int.
Okay.
How big is the struct?
So
In bytes.
in bytes, it's 16.
Okay. You sure?
Integer is
How big is an integer?
it's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big's a char?
Char is 1.
Yeah. So why 16?
Oh, sorry. So it's 8 only.
Okay. So wait, you said 1 plus 4. Why 8?
So basically, you have to add padding to align it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you reading chat?
No. Because like I can't, like, so it will be like echoing here. I'm just
Okay. Let me ask you
having
this.
the,
Why does the compiler align? Why does it do that?
so like behind the scenes, like I think it is following that machine code language. So I learned like some of the SIMD, like so like it is using compiler using like machine code behind the scenes. So you like if you are using SIMD, it is has to be aligned 16 byte. If
Where
you're
does the
like
16 bytes keep coming from? What does 16 bytes have to do with why the compiler aligns?
that's what I learned in the course. That's why.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of exposure do you have to networking in at all?
Not much, honestly.
What other
Like,
courses have you taken other than optimization? Because I understand that's part of the
yeah,
degree, but what other courses
yeah.
have you taken?
In foundation, like I did distributed system class.
Okay.
Yeah, and like database and
Okay.
AI class
Okay.
also. Yeah,
Have you done
and
any like computer architecture classes?
not really. I did in my bachelor's, but it was like 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I really don't know.
Do you know what the stack is and what the heap is?
So
In the
is
context
like,
of in the context of computer architecture.
no,
Okay.
like yeah.
That's going to be a basic question anybody's going to ask you in a C++ interview.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
How do you allocate something on the heap in C++?
Heap in C++. Using, so you are like it is like how it is working behind the scenes, right?
Not how it's working behind the scenes. Like what's the syntax? There's a keyword that people use.
Yeah. So you like for allocating,
Yeah.
I think it is using malloc.
In C++?
I don't know. I think.
Okay, that's going to be critical. That's very important, honestly. And it uses new. So new allocates memory.
Oh, new allocate.
Yeah. And then do you know how to allocate memory on the stack?
No.
No.
Yeah.
So when you write a C++ program and you type like sorry, there's Is that my microphone? No, that's my microphone. Sorry, one sec. Let me just
Oh,
lower that. Yeah. And you type, for example, like int x.
okay,
You know, main function. You type int x. Is that
okay.
on the stack or on the heap?
It should be in on the yeah, it's on the heap, I think,
Why is it on the heap?
because you are not creating a memory for it. You are creating the new variable. That's why.
Right, but we already mentioned that heap requires a somebody.
Oh,
Heap requires sorry.
I'm
So
sorry.
no
I'm so
no
confused.
somebody in chat just said something funny to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am so confused right
No,
now.
it's okay. It's just the heap is
Yeah,
created with new, right? We mentioned new.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a stack effectively. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like these are the basic things you're gonna learn from learncpp.com.
Yeah, I think yeah. I have already opened in my Chrome tab, but I'm not going there like
Okay.
for a week. Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what's your GPA like?
So right now, currently, I am on 3.2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, if you said 4.0, I was just gonna die laughing.
No, no. So like, yeah, but I did get 4 in the optimization class,
In which classes?
in optimized C++ class.
Oh shit, no way. You got a
Yeah,
4.0?
I was able to do
How'd you
that.
do that? How'd you do that?
Basically, like, the professor gives a test cases to like passes, and you have to just pass the test cases. So somehow I was able to pass the test cases for the assignments. And in the last, it was like you have a project, so you have to like it was a particle system, and you have to optimize it and get it to 4 times faster or 2 times faster. So like I was able to get 2.5 times faster.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And how'd you do that?
So basically I was it was using doubles, and so I converted all them to the floats, and then I defined like copy constructor, destructor, and
No, but
assignment
I
operand.
mean, like, I get that
Yeah,
that's the approach that you took an approach, but
yeah.
who gave you the approach? How'd you think of that?
So it was like the all you have to use all the techniques he teaches in the like last 9 weeks. So I was able to get like 2 or 3 of them properly. So I was trying to do it from that.
And you coded this yourself, or did you use like a tool to help you?
No, it like I honestly I like 75% of the thing I did myself.
Have you heard
Yeah.
of what
So
TCP is?
yeah,
What is it?
I don't know like
Wait, wait.
transfer transport
I'm
layer card.
sorry. Because I'm sorry. Because you said, like, I know what TCP is, and then I said, what is it?
I
You
heard
said, I
that
don't
you
know.
know the you know the TCP. And, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Sorry,
Yeah.
let me. No, it was just so funny because it's just like you said, yeah, and then like one half a second later you said, I don't know.
No, no, no.
What's UDP?
Mm, no.
Okay. Did you take any database classes?
Yeah, yeah. I did database classes.
What sort of database do you have exposure to?
I was using I think MySQL.
Okay. Thank God he didn't say S3.
No, because honestly, I didn't take too seriously the database class. I was using like it was like
Okay.
online class, and I just wanted to get a good grade, so
Okay.
I didn't pay much attention to class. Because,
Okay.
yeah, because I was doing C++ class, so yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
What's a primary key?
Primary key. So like in database, if you it is a unique key, so unique number, like, or something.
Sure.
So if you want to define something unique and you want to use it in the different data table or something, so you use primary key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of it? Do you, okay, at least you have familiarity with that. Do you have any familiarity with like middleware, like gRPC or something? That might be important for you.
Yeah. So yeah. So last spring quarter, I took this distributed class. So in that class, what I was doing that, like, you have a database, data set. In that data set you have a, like, so many text files, and it is like, you have to uh, what's and can I say, like, uh, sc- you have to convert it in the hash table. You have to convert, like, extract the words, and you have to, like, how many times it is repeating in that file, and the location of the file. So the communication between, you have to use, like, grpc. I use like POSIX and everything, but I
Okay.
don't know for any of them.
Okay.
I was
But
able to
what?
build the connection.
Okay.
I was able to transfer the data, and like, yeah, I was do indexing and search. That's the command I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so can you tell me what do you mean? Like I don't understand the files part.
Yeah, so you have a data set
Yeah.
uh, in a, like, somewhere,
Yeah.
and it contains so many txt files.
Okay.
And in txt file there is some long paragraphs, some story and everything. So you have to extract every word, like uh, like, and every single word, it has to be unique,
Okay.
right? And you have to store it frequency, like the THED, it is repeating
But what does
100
this have
times
to
in
do with
five.
gRPC? I get that there's a okay. I get that, but what
Yeah.
does it have to do with gRPC?
Yeah. So, like, you have to, like, the data is stored on some server, and you have to, like, on the client side, and you have to pass that data in onto your server. You have to index it, and you have to store it. Then after, if client searching the some word, you have to go to the server, uh, find that word, and you have to, like, give the frequency and the location of that file.
Okay. So you have to send that back.
Yeah.
Okay. Was this like a
And
streaming API or was it a request response?
uh, yeah, you can say, not streaming API, response. I can say, like, I was using only two commands, index and search, on the client side.
Okay. I'm not sure how. I'm still confused how that might relate to gRPC, but I think I can put that together in my head. Okay.
It's, I don't know. The professor designed it that way. Assignments. I don't know. I
Okay.
really didn't ask him.
And this is at DePaul. DePaul's at is DePaul in Illinois? I forget.
No, it is in Chicago.
Right.
It's
Okay.
in the loop. Yeah.
Yeah, because I walked by there. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, databases, middleware, it's all going to be important. Networking concepts. Um, what other questions you might have for me?
So, like, how, like, I don't know, but how can I get, like, if I just wanted to good C++ developer, not a great.
Yeah.
So, should I start from scratch, or, like, I am reading so many books, but I really didn't finish them, and I'm making notes. I'm trying to do lead code. I'm trying to build basic projects, like, I'm trying, like, as you suggested, like, in your previous stream, that you have to build your, like, no, you have to have a knowledge of how STL vectors and everything works. So
Yeah.
I try to get them, and I'm trying to build an Tetris game right now from
Okay.
scratch.
That's a good
I'm
project, a
trying to
Tetris game.
learn, yeah, I'm trying to learn how behind the math and the logic it is working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to start from like bare bones, not even scratch, like
Mhm.
bare below the scratch. So you need to start with like
Okay.
learncpp.org.com.
Mm-hmm.
All the books I
Mm-hmm.
recommended in my previous video, how to become a good
Yeah,
software engineer, those are going to
I
be relevant for
already
you.
I already stored them in the like my O'Reilly section.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, finish your degree, but don't ever go back to school
Okay.
because it doesn't seem like it's a good. It doesn't seem like you're using that effectively.
Yeah.
Do you know how to establish? You know, because gRPC uses TCP for communication.
Okay.
Do you know how to establish a? You know how TCP connections are established?
No.
Do you know what a handshake is in
I think
TCP?
using IP address. No.
That's
No.
the host. That's the host
Yeah,
field.
that's the worst.
But like
Yeah.
how when two computers are trying to communicate with TCP, how do they establish each other?
No, I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. It's just
Yeah.
called a handshake.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I think if there's no more questions, I'm probably gonna leave it at that. Feel free to chill in the stream and hang out with people. You've been a really good sport.
Yeah.
Now, there's gonna be people online saying I was mean to you, I was rude, I was whatever, I was braggadocious. Was I any of those things to you?
No, no, because I know myself like what I'm doing, so
Okay.
how bad I am. So
No, we're
it
like
was like a healthy conversation between
right,
me.
right. No,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's kind of that makes
Yeah,
sense.
actually I wanted to like soon I was like I wanted to talk to with you. So I was going to schedule a meeting between us,
Sure.
but I just get an opportunity, so why not right
Yeah,
now?
no, I mean that's right. I mean, I usually charge 350 an hour, but now you had a free almost half an hour with me. So I guess you came out on top here.
Yeah. So just the last question,
Yep.
like so I have a 2 quarter left. So right now in the next this January quarter, like in the winter quarter, I am
Yep.
taking system architecture class. So maybe I will learn some design patterns. But after that, I have two classes. It is about multi-threading. So you have
About what?
I will
About what?
yeah multi-threading. So I will be I will be I'm I will be designing an audio engine.
Multi-threading. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like
You're designing
I'm
an
scared.
audio
I'm
engine?
scared using
I'm scared for
like
you.
yeah.
You're gonna be designing an audio engine. Okay, so what's the question?
So I'm scared like should I go for multi-threading or no? Like I don't know.
I mean, it's a difficult concept. If it's a beginner's
Yeah, that's why.
multi-threading, sure. But like, but you have to change the way you're studying, man, because otherwise you're not gonna get anything out of it. So you're gonna need to crack open Concurrency in Action by Anthony Williams. You might need to read the chapters that I recommended in my previous video. You might need to
Yeah.
read them 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
I needed to read them 3 times. For especially the more
Okay.
complex stuff like atomics. Now I don't think you're gonna get into atomics
Mm,
in that course. But nonetheless, like, yeah.
okay. So like I will not try to focus on optimization techniques right now because I don't know C++ very much. So I
Yeah,
will
don't
first
optimize,
learn C++
dude. Just,
properly.
yeah.
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Alright, thanks,
Thank you
man.
so much.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.